And now we wait a half an hour. Cause I got a shot in my arm and it's been a whole month and it's like weird to be here, but like nice to be here. I'm like, oh hi, how have you been? You know, I don't know, it's crazy, but we're here, which is why my jacket's like slumped down because it's still bleeding a little bit. But I wanted to show you, they left me the PeakFlow today. That is a PeakFlow, and you blow in here and this little thing goes to, mine was about there, which is pretty good. I'm supposed to blow around at 500, but actually that moved. I was about there, like 425. First time I was like there, the very first time I ever did it, and I was like, what are you talking about? But you get 3 tries. I'm not on camera. There we go. You get 3 tries. So like, and then you do the average. So that is PeakFlow, in case you're ever wondering. I guess they have different kinds too, because there's like a red one, there's a blue one. I don't understand because there's a hole in the back, like it goes through. I guess moving through moves the spring. Sends it up. I'm not sure. I don't make them, I just use them. We're back at the doctor's. It's weird. I don't want to tell you guys. I want to sit on the chair. I'm trying really hard not to. I wanted to tell you guys, I get like this weird cold over the weekend, but then so Tuesday night we went to a fundraiser dinner slash raffle with like, you put your little tickets, you bought tickets and you put them in the bags or the baskets or whatever they had, and then they draw. So we bagged, we bid on quite a few things, and my mom got this necklace that she really wanted just for donating. We got a free pair of earrings, which was cool. They're nice, handmade. What else did we win? We won a gift card, $50 gift card. And then there was like the big one, which was $5 a ticket raffle. So we only bought 2, and one was for a salon that my mom knows, like the lady who owns it. And she's like, oh, that's cool, she donated. And the other one was for like, it's a Christmas tree, but someone made it a money tree by rolling up like lottery tickets, and then she got like some instant scratch offs and just put them in there too. And so they told us when we were with them, like, you know, if you're planning on leaving, or if there's any chance, you know, something went wrong, you might want to put your ticket or your name on your ticket, especially on like the $5 ones. And we're like, all right. So we wrote down my name. So they did all the like cheapy, which was like less than $1 a ticket ones, and so we won the necklace and the gift card and stuff. My mom had both won those. They pulled off the numbers that she had, and then we split it. And then so when they did the $5 raffle ones, they called out my name, and they haven't called anybody else's names. They were doing it, and they're doing numbers like, you know, blah 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 blah. And then they say my name, and I'm like, why did she just say my name? Did she say my name? Am I hallucinating? Is something going on? And my mom's like, hitting me. She's like, that's you! And I'm like, that's me! And everyone's like, you know, I want to be friends with you, Amanda! Woohoo! And I was like, yeah, that's great. I'm like, alright, let's be besties! And they're like, yeah, let's do it! So, I won this money tree. It was the basket. We put 1 ticket in. Just one ticket. It was the basket that had the most tickets in it, and I won. Go figure, right? It's like weird because I'm like, wait, I won? Why would I win? That's just weird. Like, I don't win things. Guess I did now. Woohoo! So that was fun. And then yesterday, which was Wednesday, if I can remember my days, I went and took a class, a fighting stage combat class / dance choreography. It was not really dance choreography at all. I mean, he used some terms like plie and whatever, and battement, but it was not a dance class. It was a fight class, and like, you know, how to like look like you're punching someone without actually even touching them, or, you know, doing enough just so, like, not on the face. You never touch on the face, but like if you're gonna kick someone in the stomach or punch someone in the stomach, you do it where it's I'm gonna show you on my neck. It's just like to make the sound, but I can barely feel it. So you would like, you know, like, and the emphasis is you wind up a lot because it's characterized. So if I'm gonna punch you, this is really weird for me because I'm not left-handed. I'd go 1, and then you punch 2. You don't go wah, because then people tend to miss it. So you wind up 1, punch 2, and it seemed like we were going in like slow motion, and I was like, oh man, you know, but it didn't. Like when you're watching someone else do it, it was fast. It was like, whoa, she's gonna like sock him, and then he was like fighting back. So I didn't take anybody that I knew. So I paired up with this guy, and he's like, you know, what part do you want to be? And I'm like, oh, whatever. And he's like, will you take the first punch? Because we both thought they were going to be able to reverse the roles, or, you know, he was going to have a chance to, like, punch me. He never got to touch me. So I was, like, player 1 or whatever you want to call it. So I, like, give him an uppercut, and then I, like, grab his hair, which was funny because he didn't have hair. And then you grab his shoulder, and I throw him down to the ground, so he'd, like, fall to the ground multiple times. And then he gets up, and he kind of, like, swipes at me, but he totally misses. And then I kick him in the stomach, and he, like, gets up and crawls away. And I, like, do this, like, thing over his back, and he's like, ugh. And then I turn him around, and I punch him out again, and then I throw him on the floor again, and then I kick him again. And I was like, you poor, I'm like, I'm so sorry. He's like, you're not hitting me hard enough. I'm not going to know, like, when to fall. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I actually hate you that time. He's like, no, it was good. That way I knew, you know, when you were hitting me and I could react. And I was like, so afraid, like, about hurting him. But if it had been my brother, I would have been like, yeah. I don't know. But that was fun. And then we went out to dinner. And then today, here I am at the doctor's. And being crazy, and like, I don't know, I feel sleep deprived, yet I slept plenty, so go figure. I don't know what's up with that. What's up with that? Oh, so at the charity thing too, the fundraiser, it was a nice sit-down dinner. I didn't eat it. I ate the salad, but I couldn't eat the chicken because it had like marsala sauce and butter, and you could just smell the butter. I could smell the butter. I don't know if anybody else smells butter, but I could smell the butter. And like the vegetables, you could see it was like all shiny, and there was like stuff stuck to it, like spices, and I was like, no thanks, I'll just take it home, save it for later, give it to my brother. But I ate the salad, and so then we had that. Then there was a show by actually the lady who invited me. We had worked with her on the movies over the summer, so that was fun. And we got to see her little like comedy show. It's just funny. It was like definitely rated PG-13, but it was funny. I thought it was funny because I'm older than that, so of course it's funny. You get all the jokes. But then it was a raffle, like I said, we won. But I got to see some friends that also were in the movie. That's like everybody we knew there was from like the first movie we did, so it was nice. I missed them all already. I'm like, oh, kind of gave me like that taste in my mouth, you know, like I only got to really talk to you for like 10-15 minutes, and I missed everybody, and it makes me like miss other people. So I'm in a I miss you mood today. But hey, look at that. Can you see? Almost 15 minutes has gone by. Oh my goodness, this video is almost 9 minutes. I'm gonna go now that you know everything about me and everything that's going on. Maybe I will split this into 2 parts, because I want to show you a piece of the fighting clip. Now don't laugh at me because I couldn't stop laughing. And I was like, you're supposed to look mean, you're fighting, and I was like, oh, I'm punching a guy. So, oops, they probably think I'm crazy. Or maybe they think I'm on the phone. Could be. Let's hope that. Anyway, I will try and put me not looking too ridiculous. But it was funny, and I mean, when I'm watching it back now, I think it's funny, and I'm like laughing at myself, and I'm like, oh boy, do I look redonkulous? Anyway, I'm hungry. My stomach just growled. I don't know if you heard it or not. There it was. Maybe you heard it again. I'm gonna go. Bye.